The film begins with people who are in a drawing lesson and paint a painting of a naked person. And we see the hero of the film, named Ben, a very talented artist, but not paying attention to the lesson well. And then we watch his girlfriend, Susie, and scream at him a lot, and separate from each other, and be very sad because of his separation from Susie, and not pay attention to anything. Susie would start a relationship with a new boyfriend. And the next day, Ben watches Susie with her new boyfriend, named Steve. And then we watch Sean, friend Ben, ask him about his relationship with Susie. Ben tells him that Susie is looking for someone better than me. His friend Sean tells him, you have to start a relationship with a girl better than Susie in order to make her jealous. And I hope to come back to you again. Ben goes to the drawing lesson and sees a beautiful girl and bends that girl. But the teacher tells him to draw the sheep in front of him. And we see that Ben suffers from a difficult time and cannot sleep or rest because of his separation from his girlfriend Susie. And he calls Susie and asks her if they can return to each other. But Susie refuses and tells him that she is comfortable with Steve. Ben reads stories all night long to forget Susie. He is trying to sleep and lives his life normally. And the next day, he goes to the mall to buy things home. Then see a job at the mall. Decide to apply for that job to get money on the hand and forget Susie on the other. He is employed at the mall and has many employees with him, including a girl named Sharon, who was with Ben at school. But we see that Ben does not pay attention to his work and only to the girls who enter the mall. And then we see Sharon working on the cashier, and we see that she does not like to look at the watch because she feels that time is running out very slowly. And then we get to know two people, Perry and Matt, who like to joke with customers, like they bought things for adults in the customer's shopping cart, and then they see their reaction. But the most annoying person in the mall is the manager, who keeps talking about his heroism and achievement. And we see that Ben, always imagining if he has the ability to stop time, to do what he wants. And because of the intensity of these fantasies, in the end, he actually succeeds. And now he can stop time when he is on the mall, and all the girls and ladies around him freeze in their places. Ben is attracted to their bodies a lot. Oh my god, he starts undressing them, and here the video deserves like. Then he paints them naked, and when he wants to bring time back to the way it was, he pops his fingers. And then we see his friends at work asking him if he likes Sharon, and he gets very upset about their question and remembers all the girls he loved when he was young, and he had a hard time dealing with them. And we know why Ben is attracted to the girls' bodies, and that because when he was a little boy, there was a girl renting a room with them, and she was going up to her room naked, and he and his friend Sean were giving money to a girl with them at school to show them specific places in her body. And this girl was taking money and doing what they wanted. And we go back to the prison and see the manager ask the staff to go with him to play a football game at the weekend. And indeed, they all go, but they lose 26-0. And we see that Matt is very upset from the manager. So he throws the ball hard and hits the face of the manager. His face bleeds a lot, then takes him to the hospital, and everyone leaves. And Ben stays with Sharon and invites her for a drink after the game and asks her if she loves Matt. But she answered that she doesn't like Matt and they are friends only. They went to the cinema only a few times before. And then Ben takes her at home and kisses her on the cheek. And the next day, we see Ben stopping time again, but he discovers that someone else can move in this world. And then the manager tells them that he will do a party of his birthday. And Sharon asks Ben to be with her at the party. And the one day, Sharon kisses Ben, and Ben rejoices a lot. and for the first time, he knows how to sleep well after his girlfriend Susie left him. And then they all go to the manager birthday party, and Ben sees Natalie, the girl who was Ben and his friend Sean, give her money when they were young, and we see that Natalie is the girl who will dance at the party. And Ben also discovers that Susie at the party, and Susie asks Ben to come back to each other again. Susie tried to kiss Ben, but he keeps Susie away from him. And yet, Sharon sees him and gets angry with him a lot and leaves the party. And then Ben stops time again but doesn't know how to correct the mistakes that happened. And Ben goes to Sharon's house to apologize to her. But Sharon doesn't forgive him and also doesn't come to work. When Ben in his drawing lesson comes up a call from his friends at the mall and tells him that there is someone with a huge gallery who admires his drawings but discovers that this was a joke from his friends. But fortunately, the owner of the exhibition likes the drawings, decides to display them in the exhibition. Comes an invitation to attend the exhibition to Sharon, and when she goes, she sees a lot of pictures of her. When she was at work, she rejoices a lot and thanks Ben for his prize in painting. Ben freezes time and she keeps Sharon with him. They live together, moments and details that are fun and romantic, and everything around them is rigid and does not move until the snow. And here the film ends. Share your opinions in the comments. If you have such that ability, what can you do it? Goodbye, my friend. With my